Once upon a time, in a world not so different from ours, there lived a little girl named Lily. Now, Lily was no ordinary girl. She had an insatiable love for candy. Not just any candy, mind you, but the sweetest, most colorful, most mouth-watering candy you could ever imagine. Every morning, Lily would wake up and immediately reach for her candy jar. She'd pop a piece of candy in her mouth before she'd even opened her eyes. Her breakfast consisted of gummy bears and jelly beans, her lunch of candy canes and marshmallows, and her dinner of chocolate bars and lollipops. As you can imagine, this wasn't particularly good for Lily's health. But she didn't care. She was in love with the taste of sweetness, the texture of the candy, and the joy it brought her. But one night, something strange happened. As Lily lay in bed, her stomach full of candy, she heard a noise, a soft, slithering noise, like something creeping through the shadows. She sat up, her heart pounding, and looked around her dark room. That's when she saw it. A figure, tall and menacing, looming in the corner of her room. It was a monster, its body made up of all the candy Lily had ever eaten. Its eyes were two glowing gummy worms, its arms long licorice whips, its body a mass of colorful jelly beans. The candy monster, as Lily came to call it, began to haunt her every night. It would creep into her room, its sweet, sickly scent filling the air, and it would whisper in her ear. "Too much candy," it would hiss. "Too much candy." Lily was terrified. She tried to ignore the monster, tried to pretend it wasn't there, but it was impossible. The candy monster was always there, always watching, always whispering. Soon, Lily couldn't sleep. She couldn't eat. She couldn't even look at candy without feeling sick. The candy monster had taken over her life. And then, one day, Lily had a thought. What if she stopped eating candy? What if she replaced her candy meals with real food, with fruits and vegetables, with meats and grains? Would the candy monster go away? So Lily decided to try it. She put away her candy jar and filled her fridge with healthy food. She forced herself to eat an apple for breakfast, a salad for lunch, and a grilled chicken for dinner. It was hard at first, but soon she started to feel better. Her energy returned, her sleep improved, and her stomach stopped hurting. And the candy monster? Well, it started to shrink. With every healthy meal Lily ate, the monster got smaller and smaller, until one day, it disappeared altogether. From that day forward, Lily learned her lesson. She realized that too much of a good thing can be bad, that moderation is key, and that health should always come before indulgence. And as for the candy monster, well, let's just say it hasn't been seen since. Lily now enjoys candy, but only in moderation, and never again has she had to face the haunting of the candy monster. Remember, dear listener, life is all about balance. Enjoy the sweet things, but don't forget the importance of a healthy diet, because you never know when the candy monster might come creeping into your life.